Hello, and welcome to Storytime with Chief Cassidy. I'm Michael Cassidy, the Chief of the Holliston Fire Department, and today I will be reading Clifford, the Firehouse Dog, by Norman Brindle. My name is Emily Elizabeth, and this is my dog, Clifford. Clifford is not the oldest in his family, but he's the biggest. Last week, Clifford and I went to the city to visit Clifford's brother, Nero. Clifford knew the way. Nero lives in a firehouse. He is a fire rescue dog. I asked the firefighters if Clifford could help them. They thought he was the right color for the job. Just then, a group of school children came in for a fire safety class. Nero showed them what to do if their clothing was on fire. Stop, drop, and roll. To smother the flames, you stop, drop, and roll to the floor until the fire is out. Clifford thought he could do that. He repeated the lesson for the class. He stopped. He dropped. He rolled. He rolled a little too far. Just then, we heard the siren. There was a fire. Nero stayed to guard the children. Clifford and I ran ahead. He cleared the street for the fire trucks. Smoke was pouring from the top floor of a tall building. Clifford pushed the crowd back to a safe place. He saw some people in trouble. Clifford to the rescue. The heavy hose was hard to unreel. Clifford gave the firefighters a hand. But then he saw that the fire hydrant was stuck shut. Thank goodness Clifford was there to unstuck it. They had to get the smoke out of the building. Clifford made a hole in the roof. The firefighters were calling for more water. Clifford found some. He helped clear the smoke away. When the fire was out, Clifford made sure that the firefighters got out of the building safely. They were grateful for everything he had done to help. We gave some firefighters a ride back to the firehouse. Clifford was a hero. The fire chief made him an honorary fire rescue dog, just like his brother, Nero. The end. For Storytime, I'm Chief Cassidy. Hello, and welcome to Storytime with Chief Cassidy. I'm Michael Cassidy, the Chief of the Holliston Fire Department, and today I'm going to be reading The Berenstein Bears Visit the Firehouse by Mike Berenstein. Clang, 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 said Brother Bear, imitating a fire bell. Eew, eew. said Sister Bear, imitating a fire siren. Brrrr, said Honey, imitating a fire truck. The cubs were playing firefighters, pretending their toy trucks were rushing to a fire. You know, said Papa Bear, your cousin Wilbur is a real firefighter. He lives down at the firehouse. Really? Said Brother. Do you think we could visit him? Why not? Said Mama. After all, he is family. Wow, said the cubs. A real firefighter. The Bear family drove to the firehouse. The firefighters were outside taking care of their trucks. Hello, Cousin Wilbur, said Papa. Why, hello there, said Cousin Wilbur. What brings all of you down to the fire station? We wondered if we could get a tour of a real firehouse, said Mama. Good idea, said Cousin Wilbur. Hey, crew, he called to the firefighters. Meet my cousins, Mama, Papa, Brother, Sister, and Honey. The firefighters waved and greeted them. And meet a very special firefighter, our fire dog, the Dalmatian Paisley. A cute spotted dog trotted up and licked their hands. Did you know that trucks are also called fire engines? Said Cousin Wilbur. The standard truck is the pumper. It carries hoses and pumps water from a fire hydrant. A hook and ladder truck is bigger. It has a ladder that can reach up high on buildings during fires. Why is it called a hook and ladder? Asked Sister. Because of these, said Cousin Wilbur. Fire hooks are used to tear down walls and ceilings in a fire. Our biggest truck is a tiller rig, said Cousin Wilbur. It has 2 sections joined together so it can make sharp turns. Each section has its own driver. The driver who steers the rear section is called the tillerman. That's my job. Terrific, said Brother. Could we help you steer? Why not, said Cousin Wilbur. After our tour, we'll go for a ride. Come inside and see all the gear we need for fighting fires, said Cousin Wilbur. Wow, said Sister. Look at all the neat stuff. It takes a lot of special equipment to fight fires, said Cousin Wilbur. What's this funny-looking thing? Asked Brother. Those are the jaws of life, Cousin Wilbur said. We use them to pry things apart when we need to get into tight spaces. You need special clothes to fight fires, too, said Cousin Wilbur. Would you like to try on these helmets? Do you live upstairs? Asked Mama. Yes, said Cousin Wilbur. Right this way. What's that for? Asked Brother. We slide down the fire pole from upstairs, fast, when there's a fire, said Cousin Wilbur. Is that safe? Asked Mama. Not always, said Cousin Wilbur. Some firehouses don't use them, but it's the quickest way to get downstairs. Hello and welcome to Storytime with Chief Cassidy. I'm Michael Cassidy, the Chief of the Holliston Fire Department. Today, I'm going to be reading Firefighter Frank by Monica Wellington. Firefighter Frank works at the firehouse. Sparky is the firehouse dog. They keep the fire truck in tip-top shape and ready to roll. When children visit, Frank lets them sit in the truck. The firefighters cook and eat at the firehouse. But when the alarm sounds, everyone goes, quick! They slide down the pole, jump into their gear, climb into their trucks, and zoom out of the firehouse. The trucks roar down the street. Woo, woo, go the sirens. The firefighters rush to the burning building and get out their equipment and tools. They shoot water on the flames. They climb high on ladders. Have they gotten everybody out? Frank rescues a child. Everyone is safe. They put out the last flames. They have done a great job together. Back at the firehouse, they wash off the soot. Dinner is still waiting for them. It feels good to rest. Good night, Frank. Good night, Sparky. The end. For Storytime with Chief Cassidy, thanks for watching.